All right, you're all welcome. Good morning, everyone. So, good morning to us all. I welcome each and every one of you to the session of today. So, with us here, today, we have one very special topic discussing on solving local problems with global mindset, which is our CEO at Hacksat Company Limited. You can join me to celebrate him as he anchors the session for today, and we should give him our maximum cooperation and give out our best to learn. Thank you so much, sir, for joining in. You could start up your session right now. Thank you, sir.
All right, I think I'm
Hello.
online. So please, I want you to all turn on your camera because I want to be seeing you and interacting with you. So good morning to you all. My name is Ahmad. I'm the founder of Hacksat. So today I will be the one to talk about innovation in the global impact. Just about think global, and act local. So without wasting much time, I already prepared the slides. So let me share my screen. So can you see my screen?
No, now we see.
Please, can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. So all right. So as you can see on your screen, so the topic I'm going to speak on today is about solving local problems with a global mindset. That's innovation the African way. So first, with introduction, I would like each one of you to introduce yourself so that we get to know each other. I'll know who I'm interacting with.
I think I can start with myself. I, Ibrahim Saliu Abdullahi, from
Hello, Mr. Saliu, I can't hear you. Hello. Let's go to the next person.
Hi, my name is Banji Rejoice, the marketing manager at Hacksat Company Limited.
Next person, please.
My name is Adiza Isa, and I'm from Kaduna State.
So nice to meet you all. So so when we talk about solving local problems with a global mindset is a topic that I'm going to talk about how, like, globally, how most of all these high-tech companies, you know, solve problems with a global mindset. So everybody starts with solving one single problem that is within the community before later on expand, like start providing the solution, the innovation reach to a global thing. So it's all about like think big, start small. So first is, if you look at what is local problems. So when you want to be an innovator, you want to be a problem solver, you can't just start solving a global problem. Example, let's talk about global warming. You say, oh, you want to solve the global warming. It's a problem, right? But if you look at your community, you have to start from local. You have to start from your community. So number one is you look around your community. What are they doing in your community that is contributing to the global warming? Because global warming cannot just happen in a day to affect globally. So it starts from locally, which is growing stage by stage to a global level. So whenever you look at any local problem in your community that's all you are trying to solve, so it always have a global opportunities. I can give you a simple example. Close to our office, there is somebody that is selling kilishi, and this kilishi that he's selling is made locally here. But there is people that used to buy it from Dubai, from different part of the world, which means, but first he started this kilishi locally. He started selling to local people, and the same local people maybe travel out with the kilishi, or they travel for a very long time. They are not back to Nigeria, and they really need that kilishi that he's selling. So they decide to open a global opportunity for him. Like, okay, um, we are going to make an inquiries to see if it is possible for you to ship kilishi for us, so we can pay for it together with the shipping charges. And from your own ends, you make sure that the kilishi cannot spoil, even if it takes like 1 week shipping, shipping 1 week, like 7 days shipping. So as you know, kilishi can stay for like a month without spoiling. So these local problems give him an opportunity to operate globally, to sell globally. So, but it doesn't happen in just one day. It takes time. So that's why every problem that you are solving, it starts from local problems. Then these local problems that you are seeing, there is a lot of communities that are facing these local problems, not only in your country, in different parts of the world. So that's why every problem you are solving locally, it gives you a global opportunities. So all you need is just time for you to grow. So secondly, we talk about Africans' innovation potential. What you don't know that all global eyes now is on Africa. Africa, we have the numbers, we have the people, we have both natural resources, we have talents, we have critical thinkers, we have a lot of innovators. So Africa's innovation potential, Africa has a lot of potential when it comes to innovation. There is a lot of startups that started in Nigeria, Kenya, and other parts of African countries, which now they are in a global level, which a lot of Africans don't even know that the company was founded or started in Africa. So, and we have a lot of talented people that works in high tech companies, in the world. And what you will learn today. So today you are going to learn how uh, local problems, yeah, how you can solve a local problem with a global mindset. Just like think big, then act, start small, because small is the new big. So, can you see my screen? The African innovation reality.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When we talk about the African innovation reality, as you can see in my previous slide, I talk about Africa's innovation potential, right? So the African innovation reality is open. It's not something that is hidden. It's open to global. So we have young population, as I said earlier, we have a lot of young people. The numbers of young people that in Africa is higher than the numbers of elderly people in Africa. So this gives our continent in African continent an opportunity, to be the next big innovation valley in the world, because we have high creativity. An African young innovator have limited access to resources, but we also use the limited access of the resources, to apply our creativity to go with the global needs. Yeah, if you look at, there is a competition happens, global English competition, that three Africans, Nigerians, ladies, that win the global competition for English. I think English speaking, something like that. But you see, me and you knows that in Africa we have a very we don't have quality education. That's the truth. We have students have limited access to resources. Example, you see somebody doing masters, or somebody, a graduate don't know how to operate a computer, simple computer, don't know how to operate. But when you go to developed countries, you find out that uh, children, kids know how to use computer, they can operate computer and all these stuff. So, but we have high creativity people. There is a lot of people that are good at creativity, by using the local resources and limited resources to compete with the global, to compete at the global level. Then secondly, we have many problems which give us opportunities. There is a video I watched, the founder of Andela, Flutter Waves too. He said he works in Canada for years and years. He started so many companies in Canada, and last it fails. But when he visit Nigeria, before he came back, when the moment he landed in Nigeria, he find out that anywhere he turns around are problems that need solutions. And which means there is, anywhere that there is a lot of problems, there is a lot of opportunities there, which people complains a lot. So you can just pick one problem and provide solution on it. That's the opportunities. So, and as a young innovator, entrepreneur, or someone that want to change want to make the world a better place, or Africa a better place. So in your community, when people are complaining, look at this as an opportunity to solve the problem, monetize the problem, monetize, and you know use the opportunity. Maybe not only in Africa, there is people from different parts of the world that have many problems. Maybe it's almost the same problem that So where there is problems, there is opportunities. Then raising digital adoption. Yes, digital adoption is very, very important, which I'm always proud with us Africans and especially with the Nigerians. Any new technology that comes in, we quickly adopt to it, we learn it, we use it, we add our creativity, we add our contribution to the technology. So we, even though we have a lot of people that are not digitally, they are not like they still lack the digital skills trainings and so many things, which is a problem and also opportunity that a lot of companies are solving, including our company Hacksat. Then the world is watching Africa. That's the truth. Everybody is watching Africa. What Africa is doing, because we have the natural resources, we have the population, we have the problems that need solutions, and so many things. You know, the world knows that African continent is the next big global Silicon Valley. Africa is the next big, is the next big is the future. Africa is the future. So that's why you see a lot of things like most of the countries don't want us to have quality education. They don't want us to have a lot of things. But even though we keep on going, we have natural resources, you know, like a lot. We have people that are good at programming. Well, almost every field in this world, we have professionals, both young and adult. So what we are lacking is system. The problem we are facing in Africa is system. When we have a good system with stable policies, founding, we can found ourselves in Africa by the natural and mineral resources we have. So the world is watching Africa. So then understanding local problems. Yes, I talk about local problems. So there is problems that are global, you know, and people used to look at it like a local problem. Example, okay, number one is problems hide in plain sight. Problem hide in plain sight. Number two, challenges is equal to innovation chances. Where there is challenges, innovations happens. Innovation have place, role to play. As I tell you, we have a lot of problems and we have a lot of opportunities by solving the problems. Then observers become innovators. Not everybody can become an innovator. If you cannot live in the future and see what is missing, then you are not an observer. Most of innovators, they observe, they see, they don't just see, listen and talk. They observe, and what caused the problem, and how big is the problem is, and how can I solve this problem, and what are the opportunities by solving these problems, and how can I do it. So if you are not good observer, you can't solve any problem. That's why they will tell you be careful of observers. Observers, they read people. Before you do something, they can predict what you can do. So that's um, understanding the local problems. Only observers become innovators. That's why there is few numbers of innovators, and there is few numbers of entrepreneurs, and that's why millionaires and billionaires are very few. Because they are all observers. They don't live Like whatever technology you see or development or innovation happenings now, they are they are not focusing on it now at all. They are busy building what is in the future, what is not existing now. And you can't see what is in the future without being an observer. So you have to understand these problems. That's why you ask a lot of people, do you have problem in your community? They will say no, because they don't observe. They are not observers. They don't see any problem. They just wake up, do their daily activities, routine, everything. That's all. Then local problems is equal to global solution. Hmm. I will give you example. Number one, Flutterwave is a local payment system that is built, but today it is in global reach. People are using Flutterwave globally. You can send money, you will receive money from anywhere in the world. But they started small, they start locally. And the second one is Andela Talent Gap. It's a worldwide platform that gives talented people opportunities. Remember, Andela used to give scholarship. You learn mobile app development, web development, and at the end there is few people that are getting jobs after completing the programs, and some uh, uh, used to be self-service developer. They become freelancers. They work for you, paid. You pay them. So, but Andela started small, but today it's worldwide. It's global. It's a global platform. People participate from different parts of the world. Then last one, ISA. It's a mobile money, and now it is in global model. And the last one is Hacksat, innovative tech community, worldwide platform. Hacksat, we started locally. Yes, we start from local tech community, but today we are worldwide. Everybody can join our community from different part of the world, from any part of the world. In our dashboards, I think we have presently about 9 countries, I think 7 to 9 countries. So everything starts small. Before we started the community in campus, and from campus we moved to cities. From cities we moved to states. From states now we move to countries. So this is how local we start solving our local problem, like what people lack update about what is happening in the tech world, technology world, like events for workshops for people to learn how to program a computer or about technology. You understand? We start all this up to the level that now we are dealing with internet entrepreneurships and so many trending technologies and s- solution. But we start local, we start solving our local problems here in the community, which give us opportunity to create a global solution. Then what is a global mindset? This is a question. So a global mindset is all about you think big, you think beyond your environment. Yes, when I started Hacksat, I just think of Hacksat as, yes, I want this community to go international. But we can't just go international. We have to start locally. So already there is that we think beyond our environment. But we started locally. Or we believe small is the next big. And today, gradually, day by day, now we are started as a tech community. We become a social enterprise. From social enterprise, we become a limited liability company. So you see, step by steps. So then design for scalability. Don't just design for, okay, I'm just going to solve this problem and I'm going to uh, focus on only that level, on that level, blah, blah, blah. Things are advancing. You need to have plan, okay, 1 month to 2 months or 1 year market foundation, you know, 2 year, year two to year three, going to scale or expansion. So you need to design this roadmap. You need to have this scalability plan. Don't live like your innovation or your mindset to think only locally at limited level. Or so you have to have a scalability, like a think big. Okay, now we are talking about the plan for 2026, 2027, 2028. Some people are thinking about 2040 because they are done with everything from 2025 to 2039. They are thinking about 2040s. So that's what we call design for scalability. Then build universal value. Yeah, you can start the problem small, and the way I tell you, one single problem that you can solve locally, you find out that almost like there is different communities from different parts of the world that are facing the same problem. So when you build whatever you are doing step by step, there is a level that you reach. You need to build your solution to meet the global needs, not only the local, uh, your local environment. So that's why I say build universal value. Your solution needs to be valued internationally, globally. It's all about level by level. See how so many companies started locally and now they have the universal value. They have value all over the world. Then learn globally, adopt locally. Like mostly the main idea behind starting Hacksat is by learning globally. I had access to global companies that deals with events, education, and so many things related to technology and entrepreneurship. Then, and it's a very quality education, and this. I want to solve. I want to use it as a solution to my local community because I know many people don't have access to the global learning that I have access to. So always learn globally and adopt locally. So sometimes what I learn globally, I have to break it to a level, to a local level that people will understand. If it is English or any other language, so I can easily use traditional language or local language to teach people about what I learn. So which give them like they will understand it more than using the global language. So then element of a global mindset. Number one, simplicity. Make your solution simple, make your product simple. Simplicity is the best. I can remember when you want to start a company, especially like designing a logo is a big challenge. So there is so many people, maybe it's an agricultural company, you see people put green color, they'll bring tractor, they'll bring so many things and put in there. No, great companies has simple logo. Look at Meta logo. Look at Facebook, is letter F. Blue, simple. Look at X. Look at MTN. Look at Airtel. Look at Low. There is so many companies. You can easily predict companies that can become successful simply by looking at their logo. Look at our Hacksat logo. The way this logo started is right from when we are uh, in a tech community level. But we design it with simple and global. It's a round for global, and this quotes dot dot dots that you can see is like breaking it from local to global stage. Start small, come big. The logo is very simple. Then make your solution use simplicity, because people like simplicity. Anything that you stress people will avoid your solution. Then accessibility, make sure that everything is accessible. People can access it from anywhere in the world. It's just like you have a platform and everybody from different part of the world can just use search for your domain and visit your website. Then affordability, make sure that the product or the solution you provide is affordable. Making it cheap is your own decision, but making it affordable is compulsory. And making it premium or expensive is your own choice. But your products, your solution, your global mindset has to be the solution you are providing, the value you are giving, it has to be affordable. Yes, it depends. Like the way I tell you, it's level by level. Like, uh, look at Tesla. You know, Tesla, their target customers are billionaires. Billionaires. So it's level by level. There is so many companies that starts with. Uh, so every company has their own target audience level by level. So look at scalability. Make sure that you always have that mindset of scaling your business. You don't want your business to remain the way it is for years and years. So the next slide, sorry, the next slide is I'm going to talk about innovation framework. So innovation framework, number one, you have to identify, sorry, first you have to identify what is the problem. Identify the problem. Number two, ideate. Make sure you have that ideation. You brainstorm about it. You make your research. Then build the solution or provide the solution. Then scale. You scale your business. You scale your solution to meet the global needs. So, but many people are failing because they don't identify the problem. They just go to ideation. Even the ideation, they don't make proper research and all this. They just go ahead and build. So this is innovation framework. First, you have to identify, you have to ideate, you have to then build, then scale. When I participate in YC Combinator, we learn about, they said, find problem that you can easily provide the solution in 2 weeks or 1 week. Solution or a product that you can build it in 1 week or 2 weeks. Then next one, identify, observe problems, ask what frustrates people, validate with users, use data, information, not assumption. So if you can easily catch up this, then I think you're on the right point. Then the second one, ideate, brainstorm freely, study global solution, look at what people are doing globally. Now the internet give us opportunity to search, to travel or anywhere we want to go in the world and see what is happening there and try to bring it to our local community or environment. Study global solutions. If you want to build a social media, a social networking site, then you look at, okay, Facebook, Instagram. If you're talking about microblogging or other platforms or mobile app chat apps, you look at WhatsApp, you can look at Telegram and Snapchat, TikTok, all, a lot. Then adopt ideas locally. You can't build for global first. You have to build locally. You have to build for local. You have to provide a solution to local problems first. Then design MVP, minimum viable products. Tests. Then build, prototype simply, test quickly, accept feedback, and iterate fast. So many people don't like feedback. When you give bad feedback about their business, they will feel like you dislike them, you don't like them. So people, like a lot of people, I'm talking about we that's in Africa, people will feel like you are jealous about what they are doing because you can't do it, blah blah. So feedback, accept feedback, be open to any criticism. Anybody that criticize you, yes, these people want best for you, but there's people that they will see that the product is bad and they'll like to, yeah, it's good, because they want you to fail. Then scale, build for many. Don't focus on one person or one particular area. That's why we have scalability. When you reach a scalability level, scale, build product beyond local level, but make sure that there is both the local are enjoying it and the global. Then form partnerships, find partners. Hacksat, we are looking for more partners. If we can have 50 partnerships, we can accept it. We are looking for both local and global partners. Improve continuously. Keep on improving. Nothing is easy. When you scale, success is not a destination. Success is a journey. You start a new journey, expect new challenge or bigger problems, then engage community. Don't always allow, let's take an example, you are an innovator, you always allow maybe your team or staffs to communicate with the community. Engage the community yourself, even if you don't have time. Create time that you can engage with your community so that they can know that, yes, this thing that you are doing, you still have time. You give it life, because nobody knows the innovation, the solution better than you do. Then case study, like the problem that pesa is solving is limited banking. That's the problem that people have, and the solution, they provide a mobile money solution. Then results is go to global model. Then lesson, simple tech wins. And if you look at Flutter Wave, complex payments, unified API, that's the solution. They make global adoption, solve real pain. Then lessons from African innovators. One, build for real people. Think global. Use constraints. Start small. Then advice to young innovators, start with your community. Learn always, collaborate, think big, execute small, fail, and learn from failure. Failure has different stage. There is one, failure is learning. Two, failure is growth. Three, failure is just a failure. When you keep repeating, when you don't learn from the first failure and you did not grow from the second failure, so the last failure will be just a failure. Then there is my call to action. Observe one problem today, write one solution idea, start testing small, then local challenges hide global solutions. I think with this, I come to the end. Okay, coming. I think my last slide is about questions and answers. It was like a question and answers session. So I don't know if you have a question, I'll be open to answer it. And you can also connect with me on WhatsApp using my contacts +234 91 644 644 34. And okay, thank you. I stop sharing my screen now. Wow. So, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we are with you, sir.
All right. So, it's time for questions. Is there any question? And also, if you can see my background, I have a frame which I talks about when you come to my office, you want to talk to me. This is the first frame you can see. This is the first thing you can see. It talks about the dream is free, the hustle is sold separately. So many people are dreamers, but they are not doers. So this slogan highlights that well ideas and aspirations are readily available. Then achieving them requires significant effort and works. So as let me show you so that so as you can see this is Big Stars Hustle, that's me. You see, hustling is part of me. So so if there is not any question, I think I uh, can say goodbye to you and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for the insights and the knowledge today. We really appreciate, and we are glad to have you. And I believe everyone has learned today, and it's a whole lot that we've learned. We really appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for joining in today. We hope to see you all next time, and then don't come alone next time. Bring someone to also learn and to grow our community together. Thank you. So, with this, I think that's all.
All right. Bye bye. So can someone snap us a picture?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe landscape. So you can turn on your camera so that we can have a beautiful picture. Abi, you don't want me to. Did you take the picture? Okay, then. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening.